The topic is when we are opening one pop-up from one window, so then we have two things. One is the parent window, another is the child window. So when we are opening pop-up window from the parent window, if I want to access any object of parent window from the child window, or if I want to access any object of child window from the parent window, how we are going to do that? So that is the topic of today's tutorial. So to explain it first, I want to explain the document object model. So in document object model of any HTML page, the top level object is window. So the window object actually refers to the current window, and then inside that window I have document object, and this document object is actually the root level object of all the elements in that HTML page. Whatever I have, like link, form, anchor tag, or all form elements, text area, checkbox, radio, select, everything, button, options. So all these things are coming under document object with a hierarchy. So whatever element I have, I can access those elements from the document object. Now, when I am opening a child window from a parent window, how actually I open? I open by one method, window.open. In window.open, I have to pass the child window source to open the child window. Now this window.open, this window actually refers to the current window object. Suppose I am opening from one parent window to a child window, so that parent window's window object is referred here, and when this parent window opens a child window, that child window also has a window object that is actually getting returned, and that variable like where my child window equals to window.open child window shows, then my child window, this object refers to the child window's window object. So if I want to access any child window object from the parent window, I have the reference of the child window with me. So if I have reference of the child window, then I can access any element of the child window with respect to this reference, like my child window dot document. So if I write my child window dot document, then it will refer to the child windows object. And if I want to access from the child window any object of the parent window, what I have inside the window, I have one opener object. So this opener object refers to the parent window's window object from where it is generated. So in this case, this opener refers to the window object of the parent window. So if I just write window dot opener, then I will have this window object dot document, so I can access any element inside the DOM structure as I have explained here. So that is how we access child window objects from the window. So let's explain it in code. So for that I have already written some code for explanation. So I have written HTML and inside the HTML I have a body tag, and inside the body tag I have created a parent field. It is a text field and it given some ID, parent field ID and name. So this is one parent field. Then I have one open child button, input type button, and then name open child, so given some ID, open child ID. This will open a child. And then another button I have, which actually to access some field of child window. So its value is access child, and it calls access child JavaScript object. So now let's open child window from the parent window. So I have this button open child, and it on clicks call open child JavaScript function. So inside open child I actually do window.open, and here I am mentioning the child windows HTML. So it returns one child window object which I have declared outside the function to make it global, so that the child window object can be used in another function. So like that I have opened child window, and so if I have to access any object of the child window, what I am trying from this button child access, so that button I have on click method access child, and this on click method access child to access one child windows object. So child window dot document, like I explained in this PPT, child windows window object, then dot document to access the DOM structure of the child window. So I have child window dot document dot get element by ID, and then I am giving ID which is present in the child window dot value to get its value, and then I am printing it in one alert. So that's all my structure of the parent window. Now let's open the child window HTML. So this is the child window HTML. I have written the HTML child basic HTML. So this is the child basic XML, and here I have created that child field ID, which is a text field, and that is actually is getting accessed from the parent child field ID. And from here, if I want to access any object, means from the child, if I want to access any object of the parent, then I have created one button, and that button on click I am calling access parent, and I have the JavaScript function access parent. As I have explained here, that to refer any parent window object from the child window, I can access this window.opener. This opener actually refers to the window object from where it is opened. So child can access the parent's window object by window.opener. So window.opener is referring to the parent's window object. So if I want to access any element from the document structure of parent window, DOM structure of parent window, then I will access by window.opener, then .document. So here this is window.opener.document.get element by ID. Here I am mentioning the parent field ID what I want to access dot value. So parent field ID is present here. So that is how we are accessing from child window to the parent windows object. So now let's run it. I am opening here in Internet Explorer. I have to allow the blocked contents. Let's say from the parent field I am giving one value 1 and then opening the child. The child is opened and I am giving one value 2 here. Let's say from the child window I want to access object of the parent window, so I click on generate. See, this parent value is 1, that means this 1 is getting accessed from the child window. So click on OK, and now these two what I have put here, suppose I want to access it from the parent window, so I will click on access child. See, it's 2, access child element from parent is 2, means parent is accessing the child and it has a value of 2. So if I just change it, let's say 21 and then access child, so it is printing 21. So parent is accessing the child, and now in the parent if I just modify 1 2 and trying to access this 1 2 from child, so I just click on to generate and then parent value is 12. So that is how it is working. So I hope that you have understood the concept what I wanted to explain. So at this end of this tutorial I have a simple question. Just open the same thing in Google Chrome. I am giving some value and then opening the child, and from parent window I want to access this child windows object. Let's say I give value in child window is 2. I am doing the same exercise and accessing child. See, the same code is not working, and the same over here. If I want to access parent field object 1 from the child, it is not getting accessed. So what is the reason? Just press on F12, just press on the F12. See, I have opened F12 and let's see what is the problem. So if I just click on the error, see, one problem has been shown, and what is that problem? It has one error in that page. It has written uncaught DOM exception blocked a frame with origin null from accessing a cross origin frame. So it is getting some DOM exception with cross origin frame. So here you can see I have a question why cross origin request is getting thrown in Chrome, whereas it is running successfully in IE, and how to overcome this problem. So that I have a question. In the next tutorial I will explain why this cross origin request exception is coming and how to resolve the same. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching my video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.